A girl walks up to the shopkeeper and says angrily, "I want to return this bracelet." The shopkeeper says apologetically, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is custom made. According to store policy, it can't be returned. If you really want to sell it, you can leave it with us and we'll put it up for resale." The girl says angrily, "People return stuff online within 7 days for no reason all the time. So why won't you take this back? Are you trying to bully honest customers? If you can't handle this, call your manager." The shopkeeper says frustratingly, "You're starting an argument for no reason." Just then, the boss walks over and asks seriously, "What's going on?" The shopkeeper says respectfully, "You came at the perfect time, boss. This lady ordered a custom bracelet from us a few days ago, and now she wants to return it." The girl says loudly, "So you're the owner, right? I want to file a complaint against him. It's just a simple refund, yet he's wasting so much time. How do you train your employees? Aren't you worried customers will stop coming here if you hire people like this?" The boss says professionally, "Ma'am, the store policy really is that custom-made items cannot be returned or exchanged unless there's a defect." The girl says coldly, "I don't care about your policies. Nobody mentioned any of that when you sold this to me." The shopkeeper says firmly, "Ma'am, I clearly explained it to you at the time." The boss says thoughtfully, "All right then, let's pull up the CCTV footage from that day." The shopkeeper says obediently, "Okay." The boss says confidently, "Please wait. If our employee didn't inform you properly, I'll refund you immediately." The girl says suspiciously, "I don't trust your footage. If you don't take this bracelet back, I'll come here every day and create trouble." The boss says calmly, "That's your choice, ma'am. But if your actions cause any damage, the matter will become much more serious." While they're talking, the shopkeeper comes back, and the boss says openly to him, "Just say it clearly. We run an honest business. There's nothing to hide from our customers." The shopkeeper says nervously, "I checked the footage, but the camera actually broke the day before, so there's no recording from that day." The girl says mockingly, "See? I told you from the start. You people were just making excuses." The shopkeeper tries to speak, but the girl interrupts and says sharply, "What now? Are you going back on your own promise?" Boss says firmly, "Go ahead and process her refund." The shopkeeper says respectfully, "All right." Then he pulls out his phone, transfers the money, and says casually, "It's done. You can check your account." The girl says shockingly, "Wait a second. I never even gave you my card number. Where did you send the money?" The shopkeeper says innocently, "Oh, well, ma'am, the refund was sent back to the same account that originally made the payment." The girl says angrily, "How is that possible? I'm the one wearing the bracelet. The money should come to me." The boss says professionally, "I'm sorry, but company policy is that refunds must go back to the person who originally paid for the item. That's the fairest and safest way to handle it. Otherwise, it could create disputes later." The girl says stubbornly, "Then I'm not returning the bracelet anymore." The boss says strictly, "The bracelet is now the property of our store." The girl says threateningly, "You people are going to regret this." The boss says fearlessly, "You can leave now."